Marshal. I hope I see you again.
The scene that ultimately led to the cancellation of Gunsmoke involved a controversial moment that stirred significant debate among viewers and critics alike. In the episode titled The Disciple, a character was shown committing an act of violence that many felt crossed a line for a show that had long been a staple of family entertainment. This particular scene was not just a moment of drama, it encapsulated the growing tension in America during the 1970s regarding gun violence and the portrayal of such themes on television. Viewers were divided, with some praising the show for tackling serious issues, while others felt it strayed too far from the original spirit of the series. Advertisers also began to pull their support, fearing backlash from audiences who were uncomfortable with the violent turn. As ratings dropped, the network faced pressure to reconsider the direction of the show. The once beloved series, known for its strong moral messages and character development, found itself at a crossroads, leading to its eventual removal from the airwaves. The fallout from this episode highlighted not only the changing landscape of television, but also the shifting attitudes towards violence in media, leaving an indelible mark on the legacy of Gunsmoke.
Burned down 2 years ago.
Gunsmoke began as a radio series in 1952, created by Norman Macdonnell and John Meston, who aimed to bring realism to the Western genre. They wanted to depict frontier life in a way that felt authentic and relatable. The stories focused on the struggles of everyday people living in a harsh environment. Characters faced moral dilemmas that tested their values and beliefs. This approach set Gunsmoke apart from other shows of its time, as it did not shy away from the darker aspects of life in the West. The radio series featured the iconic character of Marshal Matt Dillon, who was portrayed as a complex figure, balancing law enforcement with personal challenges. The rich storytelling included a variety of characters, each with their own backstories and motivations, making the world of Gunsmoke feel alive and dynamic. The show was well received, leading to its transition to television in 1955. This move allowed for even more storytelling possibilities and brought the gritty tales of the Old West into the living rooms of America. As a television series, Gunsmoke continued to explore the themes of justice, morality, and human nature, further solidifying its place in American pop culture. The combination of strong writing and compelling performances helped Gunsmoke become a landmark in television history. It paved the way for future westerns and remains a beloved classic.
Now, France, you can either walk down those stairs or you can be...
Gunsmoke transitioned to television in 1955, marking a significant moment in the history of American television. The show quickly became an iconic series that captivated audiences with its portrayal of life in the Wild West. It ran for an impressive 20 seasons, a testament to its popularity and the quality of its storytelling. With a total of 635 episodes, Gunsmoke explored a wide range of human drama, showcasing the struggles, conflicts, and relationships of characters living in a rugged frontier town. The series featured the central character of Marshal Matt Dillon, played by James Arness, who embodied the spirit of justice and morality. The show also included memorable characters such as Miss Kitty, Doc Adams, and Festus, each adding depth to the narrative. As the series progressed, it tackled various social issues and moral dilemmas, reflecting the complexities of human nature. Gunsmoke's blend of action, drama, and character development helped it secure a lasting place in television history, influencing many westerns that followed. Its legacy continues to be celebrated by fans and scholars alike.
Now, next time I hit you plumb center.
Gunsmoke maintained its dominance long after its run on television, showcasing its lasting impact through 5 made-for-TV movies and an impressive collection of 15 Primetime Emmy Awards. The series not only captured the hearts of audiences during its original airing, but also continued to influence the Western genre and the broader landscape of television. Its rich storytelling, complex characters, and moral dilemmas set a high standard for future shows. However, despite its success and popularity, Gunsmoke faced a sudden cancellation by CBS after its 20th season. This decision shocked the cast and crew, many of whom had dedicated years to the series. The abrupt ending left fans and creators alike feeling unsatisfied, as the show concluded without a proper resolution. This marked the end of an era in television, leaving a significant void in the hearts of its loyal viewers, and raising questions about the network's decision-making process. Gunsmoke's legacy continues to resonate, reminding us of its profound influence on the medium.
Yeah. Well, at least Billy made her.
Gunsmoke began its journey as a radio series in the late 1940s, born from the vision of CBS chairman William S. Paley. He sought to create a Western series that would stand out from the rest. This idea was brought to life by the creative minds of Norman Macdonald and John Meston. They worked together to develop a show that would provide a dark and realistic portrayal of life in the Old West. The series was unlike the typical cowboy stories of the time, focusing on the complexities of human nature and the harsh realities of frontier life. Each episode featured characters facing moral dilemmas and the struggles of survival in a lawless land. The storytelling was rich, with detailed narratives that drew listeners into the world of Dodge City. The radio series gained a loyal audience, setting the stage for its later transition to television. This groundwork laid by Macdonell and Meston would influence the direction of the show, making it a beloved classic in American entertainment history.
Later, maybe.
A little busy right now, Fields, but we'll see you next time you come to town.
All right, fine. Well, Marshal, Doctor.
Gunsmoke distinguished itself in radio by depicting the harsh realities of frontier life. The show brought to life the struggles and challenges faced by those living in the Old West. It explored moral dilemmas that characters encountered, often forcing them to make tough choices between right and wrong. The stories were filled with violent crimes, showcasing the dangers of the time and the lawlessness that often prevailed. Listeners were drawn into a world where conflicts were not neatly resolved, reflecting the unpredictability of life on the frontier. This approach set a new standard for realism in radio dramas, as it moved away from the more sanitized portrayals common in earlier programming. The characters were complex and relatable, dealing with issues that resonated with audiences. The gritty storytelling and authentic dialogue made it clear that life was not just about adventure, but also about survival and moral complexity. Gunsmoke's commitment to realism changed how stories were told on the radio, influencing future dramas and captivating listeners with its raw portrayal of life in the West.
With some Sioux once. Magnus, you never told me that you spent time with...
Well, lots of things.
Initially, Norman Macdonald faced significant hesitation about adapting Gunsmoke for television. He worried that the show would lose the realism that made the radio version so compelling. Despite his concerns, CBS was determined to move forward with the project. They believed that a television adaptation could capture the essence of the Wild West while reaching a broader audience. As the series developed, it encountered various challenges, including the need to recast some characters. This process was not easy, as finding the right actors to maintain the original tone of the series proved to be a daunting task. The creative team worked diligently to ensure that the spirit of the characters and the gritty atmosphere of Dodge City remained intact. Over time, Gunsmoke became a success, resonating with viewers and establishing itself as a staple of American television. The series managed to balance its authenticity with the entertainment demands of the medium, paving the way for future westerns and leaving a lasting impact on the genre.
Time.
Well, what happened to the other two?
He run 'em off when they was half grown.
The television adaptation of Gunsmoke, which premiered in 1955, became a cultural phenomenon that shaped American television history. Running for 20 seasons, it overcame initial misgivings about its format and content, ultimately solidifying its place as a lasting representation of the American frontier. The series brought to life the struggles and triumphs of life in the Old West, focusing on the character of Marshal Matt Dillon, played by James Arness. His portrayal of law and order in the rough town of Dodge City resonated with audiences, offering a blend of action, drama, and morality that kept viewers engaged. Gunsmoke's impact extended beyond entertainment. It influenced the portrayal of Western themes in media, setting a standard for future television shows and films. The show tackled various social issues of the time, addressing topics like justice, community, and the complexities of human nature. Its characters were well developed, allowing viewers to connect with their stories on a deeper level. The series also showcased the talent of its cast, including Amanda Blake as Miss Kitty and Milburn Stone as Doc Adams, creating a dynamic ensemble that contributed to its success. As a pioneer in the television landscape, Gunsmoke demonstrated that Westerns could be both popular and thought-provoking. Its legacy continues to be felt, as it paved the way for other long-running series and established a model for storytelling that balances entertainment with deeper themes. The show's ability to captivate audiences for 2 decades speaks to its significance in American culture and its enduring appeal.
Cook will have camp set up. We find him, Quince will ride in sooner or later.
James Arness's portrayal of Marshal Matt Dillon became iconic, with his performance winning over viewers and critics, making him a central figure in television history and a key part of Gunsmoke's success. As the steadfast U.S. Marshal of Dodge City, Arness brought a commanding presence to the role. His tall stature and deep voice made him a natural fit for the tough, rugged character who faced danger and lawlessness in the Old West. Each episode showcased Dillon's commitment to justice, often placing him in challenging moral dilemmas that tested his resolve and principles. The character of Matt Dillon was not just a lawman, but a protector of the community, often engaging with various townsfolk, from outlaws to innocent citizens. This dynamic created a rich tapestry of stories that resonated with audiences. Arness's ability to convey both strength and vulnerability allowed viewers to connect with Dillon on a personal level. His interactions with other main characters, such as Miss Kitty and Doc Adams, added depth to the show, revealing a man who cared deeply for those around him. Gunsmoke's blend of drama, action, and character development thrived under Arness's leadership. His dedication to the role was evident in the show's long run, spanning 2 decades. Arness's performance set a standard for future westerns and solidified his place in television history. The legacy of Matt Dillon continues to influence the genre, showcasing the impact of Arness's portrayal on both the series and its audience.
Then I'm going to take you back to Dodge.
What for?
I'm going to throw you in jail for trying to kill Doc Adams.
Key characters like Miss Kitty Russell, portrayed by Amanda Blake, played a significant role in the allure of Gunsmoke. Miss Kitty was not just a saloon owner. She was a strong and independent woman who provided emotional support to the show's protagonist, Marshal Matt Dillon. Her character brought warmth and depth to the often harsh realities of frontier life, making her a beloved figure among viewers. Chester Good, a loyal deputy to Matt Dillon, added a touch of humor and humanity to the series. His character often found himself in amusing situations, yet he also demonstrated bravery and loyalty, embodying the spirit of the American West. Festus Hagen, played by Ken Curtis, introduced a unique blend of comic relief and ruggedness. His character's quirky mannerisms and distinct Southern drawl made him a memorable part of the ensemble. Lastly, Dr. Galen Adams, portrayed by Milburn Stone, brought a sense of professionalism and compassion to the show. As the town's doctor, he faced moral dilemmas and personal challenges, adding layers to the narrative. Each of these characters contributed significantly to the show's enduring popularity, making Gunsmoke a classic in television history.
That's what I hear about you. Your kind of business. Trouble.
Gunsmoke featured a star-studded lineup of guest appearances that enriched the show's storytelling and character development. Among the notable actors was Charles Bronson, who brought his rugged charm and intensity to the roles he portrayed. His presence added a layer of excitement and depth to the episodes he appeared in. Leslie Nielsen, known for his comedic timing, also made memorable guest appearances, showcasing his versatility as an actor. His performances often balanced drama with a touch of humor, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Another significant guest was Harrison Ford, who later became a major film star. His early work on Gunsmoke highlighted his talent and potential, allowing audiences to see the beginnings of a future icon. These guest appearances contributed to the rich tapestry of characters and stories that made Gunsmoke a beloved series. The variety of actors brought different styles and perspectives, making each episode unique and engaging for the audience. The blend of established stars and emerging talent created a dynamic viewing experience that kept fans coming back for more. The show's ability to attract such a diverse range of guest stars played a crucial role in its success and longevity. Each guest brought their own flair, enhancing the overall narrative and making the world of Dodge City feel more vibrant and alive. This impressive lineup of talent helped cement Gunsmoke's place in television history as a series that not only entertained, but also showcased some of the best acting talents of the time.
And I know I was in love with him.
To celebrate Gunsmoke's legacy, several DVD box sets were released, providing fans with the opportunity to relive the classic episodes that define the series. These collections include complete season collections, allowing viewers to experience the entire journey of their favorite characters, from the early days in Dodge City to the later seasons that explored deeper storylines and character development. Special directors' collections were also made available, showcasing the creative talents behind the scenes. and highlighting memorable episodes that stood out for their storytelling and direction. Each box set is designed not just as a way to watch the episodes, but also as a means to preserve the show's rich history. Fans can appreciate the hard work and dedication that went into making Gunsmoke a staple of American television. The DVD releases serve as a treasure trove for both longtime fans and new viewers alike, ensuring that the spirit of the Old West and its compelling tales continue to resonate. The ability to revisit these timeless stories brings joy and nostalgia, making each collection a valuable addition to any television lover's library. Many fans find themselves drawn back to the series, eager to experience the adventures of Marshal Matt Dillon, Miss Kitty, and Doc Adams once again. The DVD releases not only celebrate the show's past, but also introduce it to new generations who can now discover the magic of Gunsmoke for themselves.
You like me a whole lot less when I run you out of town.
Gunsmoke's legacy continued to thrive long after its original run through a series of made-for-TV movies that brought new stories to the beloved characters. Films like Gunsmoke Return to Dodge in 1987 and Gunsmoke The Last Apache in 1990 allowed fans to reconnect with the world of Dodge City and its iconic figures. These movies maintain the spirit of the series, offering fresh narratives while honoring the essence of what made Gunsmoke a classic. The original series had a profound impact on television history, and these films served as a bridge between the past and the present, ensuring that the stories of lawmen and outlaws lived on in the hearts of viewers. Additionally, the theme song of Gunsmoke, composed by Rex Curry, became an integral part of the show's identity. Its haunting melody evoked the rugged beauty and challenges of the American West, setting the perfect tone for each episode. The theme song not only enhanced the show's atmosphere, but also became an iconic piece of pop culture, remembered fondly by fans old and new. This combination of new films and a memorable theme song kept the spirit of Gunsmoke alive, allowing it to remain relevant in the ever-evolving landscape of television. Viewers could once again immerse themselves in the trials and triumphs of characters they had grown to love, all while the stirring music played in the background, reminding them of the adventures that defined a generation.
So it's been watching for me.
Well, you're liable to put up a fight, ain't he, Matt?
He might.
The final episode of Gunsmoke in 1975 marked an undramatic conclusion to the series that had captivated audiences for 2 decades. Fans had anticipated a grand finale that would honor the show's legacy, but instead, they were met with an ending that felt abrupt and unsatisfactory. CBS's decision to cancel the show came as a shock to everyone involved, including the cast and crew, who were completely unprepared for such a sudden move. This lack of notice left little room for a proper wrap-up or closure for the beloved characters they had portrayed for so long. The abrupt end of Gunsmoke was particularly jarring given its status as one of the longest-running primetime dramas in television history. The series had built a rich narrative over its many seasons, with deep character development and engaging storylines. However, the unexpected cancellation meant that many plot threads remained unresolved, leaving fans feeling disappointed and unfulfilled. The cast, who had dedicated years to bringing the world of Dodge City to life, were left without the chance to say goodbye to their characters in a meaningful way. This sudden decision by CBS not only affected the show's legacy, but also highlighted the often unpredictable nature of television programming, where even the most successful shows can end without warning. The lack of a dramatic conclusion or a farewell episode left a void for fans who had invested so much in the lives of characters like Matt Dillon, Miss Kitty, and Doc Adams. They had grown to love these figures, and the abrupt cancellation felt like a disservice to the loyal audience that had followed the series through its highs and lows. This situation serves as a reminder of how the decisions made by network executives can profoundly impact the stories we cherish and the connections we form with fictional worlds. The legacy of Gunsmoke continues to resonate, but the way it ended remains a topic of discussion among fans and television historians alike.
I'm looking for him. He used to ride with Billy the Kid.
I never heard of him.
Gunsmoke's impact on television history is profound, influencing the Western genre and leaving a legacy that continues in various forms of media. The show first aired in 1955 and quickly became a staple of American television, captivating audiences with its compelling storytelling and rich character development. It holds the record for the longest-running primetime live-action television series, with 20 seasons, a remarkable achievement that speaks to its popularity and cultural significance. Gunsmoke not only shaped the Western genre, but also set a standard for character-driven narratives in television. Its themes of justice, morality, and the complexities of human relationships resonated deeply with viewers. The show's influence can be seen in later series, such as Law and Order, which adopted similar storytelling techniques and character dynamics. Gunsmoke remains a beloved masterpiece of television, celebrated for its ability to blend drama and action while exploring the human experience in a rugged frontier setting. The characters, especially Marshal Matt Dillon, have become iconic figures in American pop culture, ensuring that Gunsmoke's legacy endures across generations. The series has been referenced and parodied in various other media, showcasing its lasting impact on the entertainment landscape. The show's ability to tackle social issues of its time, while maintaining audience engagement, is a testament to its quality and relevance. Gunsmoke's cultural touchstone status continues to inspire new generations of storytellers, proving that great television can leave an indelible mark on society.
And so will I. Goodbye.
The cast of Gunsmoke, including the iconic James Arness and the beloved Milburn Stone, received significant recognition for their outstanding contributions to the Western genre. Their performances helped shape the television landscape during the 1950s and beyond, earning them prestigious places in the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. This honor reflects the impact of their work on American culture and the lasting legacy of the series. In addition to this recognition, the Boot Hill Museum in Dodge City pays tribute to Gunsmoke's legacy with a special exhibit. This exhibit features an impressive collection of props, autographed pictures, and memorabilia from the show's golden phase. Fans of the series can explore the rich history and cultural significance of Gunsmoke while viewing items that connect them to the stories and characters they loved. The museum serves as a reminder of the show's influence and its role in popularizing the Western genre on television, ensuring that the memory of Gunsmoke continues to thrive for future generations.
I don't want to hear any more about it, Ross. That boy's got a tough enough time ahead of him as it is.
In 2015, the remaining cast members of Gunsmoke gathered at Dodge City's Wild West Fest, an event that celebrated the show's lasting influence on fans from around the globe. This reunion was a heartfelt occasion, highlighting the strong connection that many still feel towards the iconic series. Fans of all ages came together to honor the legacy of Gunsmoke, sharing stories and memories of how the show impacted their lives. The atmosphere was filled with nostalgia as cast members reminisced about their time on set and the characters they portrayed. Moreover, Gunsmoke's influence extends beyond entertainment. A combat sequence from the series was featured in the instructional film Editing Interpretation and Value. This film became a national standard in film education programs, showcasing how Gunsmoke's production techniques and storytelling methods have been utilized to teach aspiring filmmakers. The inclusion of such sequences demonstrates the show's relevance in academic settings, proving that its impact is not just confined to television, but also reaches into the realm of education and film studies.
Jim DeVal was killed last night.
That's so.
Ambushed. With a rifle.
The Gunsmoke brand extended beyond the screen, creating a significant impact in the world of merchandise. Fans of the show were not only captivated by the stories and characters, but also wanted to bring a piece of that legacy into their homes. This led to various products being sponsored under the Gunsmoke name. One of the most notable items was a line of plastic figurines produced by the Heartland toy firm. These figurines allowed fans to collect representations of their favorite characters from the series, such as Marshal Matt Dillon, Miss Kitty, and Doc Adams. The figurines became cherished collectibles, appealing to both children and adults who wanted to celebrate the iconic Western series. The ability to own a tangible piece of Gunsmoke added to the show's allure and helped solidify its place in American pop culture. Merchandise not only served as a reminder of the beloved series, but also fostered a sense of community among fans who shared their collections and stories about the show. The success of Gunsmoke merchandise highlighted the show's lasting influence and its ability to connect with audiences beyond the television screen.
I know, I was over at the Dodge house looking for him.
What is it, Matt?
I just found out.
As the dust settles on another thrilling episode of Gunsmoke, we invite you to delve deeper into the lives of the characters and the talented actors who brought them to life. What became of Matt Dillon, Kitty Russell, and the rest of the iconic cast after the final credits rolled? Their journeys did not end with the show. From unexpected career shifts to personal triumphs and struggles, each actor's story is as captivating as the tales told in Dodge City. Did James Arness, the steadfast marshal, continue to embody the spirit of West in his later roles? What challenges did Amanda Blake face after stepping away from the saloon? And how did the legacy of Gunsmoke shape the lives of those who played such unforgettable characters? Join us as we explore these intriguing stories, revealing the paths taken and the impact left behind by this legendary series. Prepare for an inside look that will leave you eager to learn more about the stars you thought you knew.
No, Anita, I guess I won't. You think you can walk?
Cactus Mac played the role of townsman in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, bringing a rugged authenticity to the character. His portrayal added depth to the show's depiction of frontier life, showcasing the struggles and resilience of ordinary people in a harsh environment. Mac's performance was marked by a subtle intensity, reflecting the darker themes often explored in the series. Beyond Gunsmoke, Cactus Mac's career was a tapestry of diverse roles in film and television, spanning several decades. He appeared in numerous westerns, often typecast as a cowboy or rancher, but his versatility allowed him to take on various characters. However, his career was not without challenges. Mac faced personal hardships, including financial struggles and battles with alcoholism, which affected his professional life. In the shadows of his public persona, he dealt with the pressures of fame and the toll it took on his mental health. Scandals surrounding his personal life occasionally made headlines, further complicating his career. The last known information about Cactus Mac indicates that he continued to work in the industry until his later years, but details about his final days remain scarce. His legacy as a character actor endures, though the mysteries of his personal life linger, leaving a haunting impression on those who remember him.
I don't know what's happening.
Burt Reynolds played the character Quint in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke, marking one of his earliest significant roles. Quint was a young, rugged character who often found himself in tough situations, reflecting the struggles of life in the Old West. Reynolds brought a unique charm and depth to Quint, showcasing his talent early in his career. After Gunsmoke, Reynolds faced a challenging path in Hollywood, battling typecasting and personal demons. He experienced a series of ups and downs, including a tumultuous relationship with actress Dinah Shore and a highly publicized affair with Sally Field. His career peaked in the 1970s with films like Deliverance and Smokey and the Bandit, but he also faced setbacks, including a painful divorce from Lainey Anderson and financial troubles that led to bankruptcy in 1996. In his later years, Reynolds struggled with health issues, including heart surgery in 2010. His last known public appearance was in 2018, shortly before his death, leaving behind a complex legacy.
Get that mule out of here! Put that down! And start serving!
Buck Taylor portrayed Newly O'Brien in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, a character known for his youthful spirit and sharp wit. Newly was a young and ambitious blacksmith, and later a deputy, often caught between the chaotic world of Dodge City and his desire to make a difference. Taylor's performance brought a unique charm to the role, making Newly a beloved figure among fans. After Gunsmoke ended, Taylor faced various challenges in his personal life and career. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the typecasting that often followed actors from long-running series. His marriage faced hardships, leading to a difficult divorce that took a toll on his mental health. Taylor also battled financial issues, resulting in a period of instability. Despite these challenges, he found solace in his passion for art, becoming a successful painter and pursuing other acting roles. As of the latest updates, Taylor remains active in the art community and occasionally attends Gunsmoke reunions, reflecting on his past with a sense of nostalgia and resilience.
A month, I couldn't get too long of a stay, could I?
No.
Dabbs Greer portrayed Jonas in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, a role that showcased his ability to embody complex characters in a gritty setting. His performance as Jonas, a man caught in the moral dilemmas of the Old West, added depth to the show. Greer's portrayal left a lasting impression, displaying a mix of vulnerability and strength that resonated with viewers. After Gunsmoke, Greer's career continued to flourish. He appeared in numerous films and television shows, often playing supporting roles that highlighted his versatility. However, his life was not without challenges. Greer faced personal hardships, including the loss of loved ones and the struggles of maintaining a steady career in Hollywood. He was known for his intense dedication to his craft, but this often came at a personal cost. In later years, Greer found solace in his family life, though he remained a private individual, rarely discussing his struggles publicly. His final known appearances were in the late 1990s, after which he faded from the public eye. The darkness of his past, combined with his commitment to his art, paints a portrait of a man who navigated the complexities of life with resilience.
Hello, Coney.
Abby?
Marshall?
Milburn Stone portrayed Doc Adams in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke, bringing depth to the character of the town's physician. Known for his wit and wisdom, Doc often served as the moral compass in the harsh world of Dodge City. Stone's performance was marked by a blend of humor and gravitas, making Doc a beloved figure among fans. After Gunsmoke ended in 1975, Stone faced personal challenges. He battled health issues, including a serious heart condition, which required multiple surgeries. Despite these hardships, he remained active in the industry, making guest appearances on various shows and participating in theater productions. Stone's life was not without controversy. He faced scrutiny over his personal relationships, particularly his marriage to actress Helen Stone, which ended in divorce. The pressures of fame and the toll of a demanding career weighed heavily on him. In his later years, Stone withdrew from the public eye, living a quieter life. He passed away in 1999, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate with fans. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his struggles, remained a cherished figure in American television history.
The buggy over the log and break the wheel off. I know it sounds silly, but I gotta tell you.
Dennis Weaver's portrayal of Chester Goode in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke left a lasting mark on American television. Chester, the loyal and somewhat bumbling deputy, provided comic relief while navigating the harsh realities of frontier life. Weaver infused Chester with a sense of vulnerability and depth, making him a beloved character among viewers. After Gunsmoke ended in 1975, Weaver's career continued with notable roles in films and series, including McCloud, which showcased his versatility as an actor. However, Weaver's life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, whom he married in 1945, and who passed away from cancer in 2006. This event deeply affected him, leaving a void in his life. He also battled the pressures of Hollywood, struggling with typecasting, and the desire to break free from the shadow of Chester. In his later years, Weaver became an environmental activist, dedicating himself to causes that mattered to him. He remained a public figure until his passing in 2020 at the age of 81. His legacy endures through his work and advocacy, reminding us of the complexities behind the characters we love.
We're just a couple of cowboys, real poor.
Ken Curtis portrayed Festus Hagen in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke, bringing a unique blend of humor and grit to the character. Festus was a loyal, yet unpredictable deputy, often providing comic relief in tense situations. Curtis's portrayal became iconic, earning him a special place in the hearts of viewers. After Gunsmoke ended in 1975, Curtis faced significant challenges. His career took a downturn, and he struggled with typecasting, finding it difficult to land substantial roles. Curtis also battled personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress and singer Arlene. The couple faced financial difficulties, and their relationship became strained. Curtis was known to have a dark side. He struggled with alcoholism, which affected his personal and professional life. Despite these challenges, he found solace in music, releasing several albums and performing in country music venues. In his later years, Curtis lived a quieter life, often reflecting on his past. He passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and tribulations. The last known information about him highlights his enduring impact on television and the complexities of his life beyond the screen.
I think I made it clear that I didn't want to talk to you.
You make it difficult, Doctor.
Shug Fisher portrayed Obie in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke, a character known for his quirky charm and comic relief in a world often filled with tension. Fisher's portrayal brought a unique blend of humor and warmth, capturing the audience's affection. However, his career was marked by more than just this role. Born in 1907, Fisher had a long journey in entertainment, starting in vaudeville and moving into film and television. Despite his success, he faced personal hardships, including financial struggles and the toll of a demanding industry. Fisher's life was not without scandal. He was known to have had tumultuous relationships, which often made headlines. His later years were shadowed by health issues that limited his ability to work. After Gunsmoke, he continued to appear in various shows, but faded from the spotlight. The last known information about Fisher suggests he passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy that is both celebrated and tinged with the complexities of his life experiences.
Up and he froze. Been drinking ever since. Guess it helps him forget.
Victor French's portrayal of Eben Lucan in the 1955 series Gunsmoke left a lasting impression on audiences. Lucan was a complex character, a man grappling with moral dilemmas in a harsh world. French brought depth to this role, showcasing his ability to convey vulnerability and strength. This performance marked a significant point in French's career, establishing him as a versatile actor capable of handling intense emotional scenes. After Gunsmoke, Victor French continued to work in television, gaining fame for his roles in shows like Little House on the Prairie and Highway to Heaven. However, his life was not without hardships. French faced personal struggles, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He battled alcoholism, a challenge that haunted him throughout his life. Despite these issues, he remained dedicated to his craft, often using his experiences to inform his performances. French's later years were marked by a renewed focus on his health and well-being. He passed away in 1989 due to lung cancer, leaving behind a legacy of memorable characters. His life story is a testament to resilience in the face of adversity. As of now, there are no significant updates on his legacy, but his contributions to television continue to resonate with fans.
Well, I'm sorry, folks, but this has to be kind of a private schlockfest. You ready? What? Hold on, Doc.
Roy Barcroft portrayed the character Roy in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, bringing a rugged intensity to the role that resonated with audiences. His performance captured the essence of a complex character often caught in the moral dilemmas of the Wild West. Barcroft's ability to convey a sense of danger and unpredictability made him a memorable presence in the series. Outside of Gunsmoke, Barcroft's career spanned several decades, primarily in westerns and action films. He became known for playing villains, often typecast due to his commanding screen presence. However, his life was marked by personal challenges. Barcroft faced financial difficulties in the 1970s, which led him to work in various odd jobs to make ends meet. He also struggled with health issues, including a battle with alcoholism that affected his relationships and career. Despite these hardships, he managed to maintain a degree of respect in the industry. The last known information about him is sparse, with reports indicating he lived a quiet life until his passing in 2004. His legacy remains, marked by the memorable roles he played and the struggles he overcame.
Get going.
Amanda Blake's portrayal of Kitty Russell in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke made her a household name. Kitty, the strong-willed saloon owner, was not only a love interest for Marshal Matt Dillon, but also a symbol of resilience in a harsh world. Blake brought depth to the character, blending strength with vulnerability, which resonated with audiences. After Gunsmoke ended in 1975, Blake faced personal struggles. She battled health issues, including a battle with oral cancer, which led to the loss of her iconic red hair. Her life was marked by turbulent relationships, including 4 marriages, each ending in divorce. In 1985, she became embroiled in controversy when she became an advocate for animal rights, which led to public scrutiny regarding her lifestyle choices. Despite these challenges, she remained a beloved figure in Hollywood until her death in 1989. Her legacy continues through her work and the impact she had on the portrayal of women in television. The last known information about Amanda Blake highlights her dedication to animal welfare until her passing, leaving a complex but significant mark on both the entertainment industry and the causes she championed.
The dude was off?
How about that other beef you lost? Were those carcasses handled the same way?
That's right.
Morgan Woodward's portrayal of Bear Sanderson in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke left a lasting impact on audiences. Bear Sanderson, a complex character, was known for his fierce demeanor and moral ambiguity. Woodward brought depth to this role, showcasing a man torn between his violent past and the harsh realities of life in the Old West. His performance was marked by a brooding intensity that captivated viewers and set a standard for future character portrayals in the genre. After Gunsmoke, Woodward's career continued to flourish. He appeared in numerous films and television shows, including notable roles in The Twilight Zone and Dallas. However, his life was not without challenges. Woodward faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism that affected both his career and personal relationships. He was involved in a highly publicized scandal in the 1970s when he was accused of assault, which cast a shadow over his otherwise successful career. In his later years, Woodward became a recluse, distancing himself from the Hollywood spotlight. He spent time reflecting on his life and career, often expressing regret over lost opportunities and relationships. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 2019, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and turmoil.
I don't know. And Amos is wandering.
James Arness portrayed the iconic role of Matt Dillon in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, embodying the stoic and principled U.S. Marshal of Dodge City. His towering presence and deep voice brought a sense of authority and complexity to the character, making Dillon a symbol of law and order in a chaotic frontier. Arness faced personal challenges while playing this role, including the pressure of maintaining the character's integrity over 20 years, as well as the physical toll of performing stunts and action scenes. After Gunsmoke ended in 1975, Arness continued to work in television and film, but his personal life was marked by difficulties. He battled depression and faced the tragic loss of his brother, actor Peter Graves, which deeply affected him. Arness also struggled with health issues, including a serious battle with a back injury that plagued him for years. His later years were spent mostly out of the spotlight, living a quieter life in California. In his final years, Arness remained a beloved figure, often reflecting on his time as Matt Dillon. He passed away in 2011 at the age of 88, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate with fans. His life was a blend of triumph and hardship, a testament to the complexities of fame and personal struggle.
About you and Dressler. Tell me what about it? I don't like to see any man make...
Greg Palmer played the role of a bartender in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke. His character often served as a backdrop to the larger narratives, providing a glimpse into the lives of the townsfolk and the weight of their stories. Palmer's portrayal was marked by a sense of weariness, reflecting the struggles of those who lived in a harsh, unforgiving world. After Gunsmoke, Palmer's career continued with various roles in television and film, including appearances in shows like The Twilight Zone and The Fugitive. However, his life off-screen was fraught with personal challenges. Palmer faced significant hardships, including battles with alcoholism that affected both his career and personal relationships. His struggles were compounded by the pressures of Hollywood, leading to a series of tumultuous relationships and near financial ruin. In his later years, Palmer seemed to retreat from the public eye, living a quieter life away from the spotlight. His last known appearances were in the late 1990s, after which he vanished from the entertainment scene. There have been few updates on his life since then, leaving many to wonder about the fate of a man who once captivated audiences with his performances.
Well, it's kind of a hard question to answer. I guess that probably depends on you and this...
Glenn Strange portrayed the character Sam in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, leaving a lasting impression as the dependable bartender of the Long Branch Saloon. His role added depth to the show, often serving as a confidant and source of wisdom for the other characters. Strange's rugged appearance and deep voice made him a fitting presence in the gritty world of Dodge City, enhancing the show's authenticity. Strange's career spanned various genres, including horror films where he played iconic roles such as the Frankenstein monster. However, his life was marked by personal hardships. Strange faced significant challenges, including a battle with alcoholism that affected both his career and personal relationships. He experienced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, leaving scars that haunted him for years. In his later years, Strange became reclusive, retreating from the public eye. He passed away in 1973, leaving behind a legacy that is often overshadowed by the darker chapters of his life. His final days remain shrouded in mystery, with few details emerging about his last years. His contributions to television and film are remembered, but the struggles he faced offer a more complex portrait of the man behind the roles.
What are you doing out here anyway?
I got your friend Cruder holed up in that mine shaft, Packy.
Cruder?
As we wrap up our look at the iconic series Gunsmoke, It's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for the tales of Dodge City and its unforgettable characters. The show, which first aired in 1955, not only entertained millions but also transformed the lives of its cast. James Arness, who played Matt Dillon, faced the challenge of stepping into a role that would define his career for 2 decades. Meanwhile, Amanda Blake, known for her role as Miss Kitty, became a symbol of strength and resilience, overcoming personal struggles while captivating audiences. For those who grew up watching Gunsmoke, the memories may be vivid. Did you gather around the television with family on Saturday nights? What stories or moments from the show stuck with you? We invite you to share your memories and experiences in the comments. Your stories help keep the spirit of Gunsmoke alive, connecting us all through shared moments of laughter and drama in the Wild West.
Neil was out in the fields.